everybody, hello and welcome to our regular Sunday afternoon chat. Well, chat mostly, and a bit of crafting on the side. Now, those of you that follow me in the group and also on YouTube will know that I have embarked upon a mammoth journey of journaling. A journey of journaling that is going to take me quite some while. I'm going to do a journal for each month of the year. And I started out with the ambition of just doing one signature for each month of the year. But I did my November one, and the one signature was fat as a fool. So I had to split it into two, and even then it was quite large. I'll show you it later. So yeah, I think that each one probably, they don't all have to be the same, but I think each one probably will be two signatures. So I've moved backwards from November, because if I move forwards, I'd be into Christmas. And I've just been doing quite a bit of Christmas, and I'm aware that not everybody's into Christmas, so I thought I'd do October. Now, I couldn't think of much that differentiated October from November, the main thing being Halloween. So I thought I'd make October entirely Halloween. So it will be a Halloween journal. And I've never made one before, so it's really quite exciting for me, at any rate, because I get to go down dark, mysterious paths that I've never been down before. So this is what I've done. I've just literally made the signatures up. Paper is from all over the place. I've been spending lots of money on Etsy. But this is the signature as it looks, with nothing in it. Bits of coffee stained. I've printed it all onto white, which of course we'll have to change. There's some Artie Mays. There's loads of different people. But they're not, you know, they're lovely papers, nice papers to work on top of as well, you know. So that's the first signature. Bits of coffee stained paper sort of folded over so I can make tucks and folds and pockets and what have you. So that's that one, which I absolutely haven't touched. Not at all. So that's sort of as it was. This one, which I have made a little start on. I did that. That was... I did the, obviously this is the back of the front and that's the back of the back. But I did them both together because it sort of made sense, really. You won't see them because the rest of the journal will be in there. So, and then this page, which is what I intend to do today, that's that Tim Holtz bubble stamp. I'm trying to think when he brought that out, actually. It was this year. And I've always had real problems getting it to stamp, actually. Even on the stamp platform, it just didn't want to stamp. So Mr. F took it off into the kitchen and he came back with this, and it's a really good impression, so I'm delighted with that. And these are the pages that we're going to be working on today, just this. Okay, well, maybe a little bit of that as well. Now I've stitched around all my pages. Well, I stitch around them as I come to them, because otherwise it's quite a daunting task to stitch around every page. But I thought we'd decorate this. We will eventually have a pocket in there and decorate that. And that'll do us for today, because I do want to show you the November journal before it goes away into long-term storage. Right, so what I thought I'd do on there is, some of you will remember me doing this before, using bottles. And what Tim Holtz has done is, these used to be big styes. The bottles used to be big styes. For those of you not familiar, the big styes are the really thick, chunky platform dies. I really like them myself because you can cut loads out in one go. But I think that Sizzix are stopping making them completely. I guess they're expensive to make because they've got steel rules in and things. But so they've brought out this series called Back from the Vault. Tim Holt's Back from the Vault, I think it's called, whereby they've brought, as they like to say, your favourite Biggs dies, the ones that sell, back in Thinlets. So, well, I had to buy them, didn't I? Because they come with flowers as well. So there's three bottles in the set. And I'm just going to cut them out on my little sidekick because I love him so much. This is one of the best things I've ever bought, this sidekick, I tell you. So handy. So I'm going to be using mixed media paper. You could probably get away with anything smooth, to be honest. I'm just kind of used to using mixed media paper, but any smooth paper would do, I guess. Don't know where I got that from and where I'm going to put it down. My desk, as usual, is a right how do you do. So it's just fairly straightforward. Put that there, then cut up so as you're not wasting very much paper, if any at all. There we go. Plates, here they are. It's just so straightforward, this little sidekick. You know, you can't go wrong. I love it. You know, all the things that I have bought, different coloured inks and paints and stamps, you name it. The thing that really is value for money is this sidekick. And I think that'll go through just in one pass. Look at that. Lovely. Right, so you do that for all three of your bottles. I've done a bit of a Blue Peter act on this, and I've got some that I prepared earlier. So look, by the looks of it, I've got 3 flowers. I'll use, does that one fit on there? Yeah. I'll just cut myself some more paper and cut this one out. Just put it at a bit of an angle. Cut this one out. I'm not alone in doing Halloween. I saw Tammy posted her beautiful, beautiful Halloween journal, little video on the group. It was lovely to see it. It's a really nice journal. Loved looking at it. Yeah, I'm going to put this one through twice because it's a flower and they've got little fiddly bits. Yeah.
Roz.
Hi Roz. Hi Jim.
Tammy.
Hi Tammy.
Jen.
Hi Jen.
Mike.
Hello Mike.
Gonnie.
Hi Gonnie, you were nice and early today.
Linda.
Hello Linda, and you? Sitting on relaxing in the
Jilly.
suburbs of Chicago. Hi Jilly.
Fancy Nancy.
Hi Nancy.
Tommy.
Hi Will as well, in case you're watching. Hiya Tommy.
Anita.
Hello Anita.
Lorna.
Hi Lorna.
Jenlit.
Hello Jenlit Creations.
Debbie.
Hi Debbie.
Carrie.
Hiya Kerry. How nice to see you.
3 AM there.
Oh Kerry, not Kerry. Kerry. Kerry, get back to bed, girl.
Pam.
Hiya Pam.
Misty.
Hiya Misty.
Kim.
Hi Kim.
I think that's everybody.
Well, hello to everybody, one and all, and thank you very much for joining me. I do have some thank yous to say this week. Some big thank yous to say this week. I want to say, first and foremost, a huge thank you to Kerry Betts. Kerry has spoiled me, totally spoiled me this week, and she's bought me a year-long subscription to the Graphics Fairy. What can I say? This is why I haven't made much headway with my Halloween journals, as I've just been scouring the Graphics Fairy and then we've now downloaded some software so we can create with these images on the Graphics Fairy. And yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to try our hardest and see what we can come up with. We have got some 6x4 photo paper that I think would make great journaling cards. So, and it's, you know, we don't use it for printing photos on anymore. So that's going to be my first thing. I'm going to try and make some journaling cards. They won't be as good as Kerry's, but, you know, you have to start somewhere. So, Kerry, thank you very, very, very much. I'm bowled away by your generosity, quite frankly. Thank you. And also, thank you very much. Well, to Chastita for a couple of weeks ago, and I cannot remember thanking her. So thank you, Chastita, for your donation. Thank you, Candice Andrews. I hope that your hip's not too painful and that you're able to walk a little bit now, hopefully. Thank you. Also, big fat thank you to Judy Hoff. You are so generous, Judy. Thank you so much. Judy found that I had opened, well, I'll call it Ko-fi. I think you're probably supposed to pronounce it coffee, but it's Ko-fi. And I like it because it says Fi on the end, so it's obviously my name. The good thing about it is that they don't take, they actually don't take anything off the donation that you make. Stripe, the intermediary, they take a 2% handling fee, but Ko-fi themselves take nothing off any donation that you might make. And we've been able to lower the donation amount. So you can now give what they call a tip of £2. I don't know what, it's probably about $2, something like that, on the Ko-fi site. And it is my ambition to get some things to sell in the shop. I haven't set the shop up yet because I don't have anything to sell. So it would be a bit pointless. But hopefully I'll be able to get some freebies for you with... Kerry has already donated some freebies that I could put in the shop, so you can go there. You don't have to donate or anything. Just download what you want. So there'll be some freebies, and there'll also be some paid for bits and pieces, like the little journalettes that I did through the week, bits and pieces like that. So I just need to sit myself down and work it out, Mr. F. Anyway, there we go. So I've got a flower and I've got a bottle, and I have 2 other bottles that I did earlier. Well, I've got 3 others because I need all 3. So now I'm just going to colour this in, and I know that most of you guys will have seen me do this before.
Hi, Judy.
Who?
Judy.
Oh, Judy!
She said just popped on this second.
Oh, you'll have to go back to the beginning then, because I've been extolling your virtues and your generosity. Thank you so much. Right, let's put that over there. I'm looking for my brush that's got black on it. That's red, so that's not much help. Where's my black brush? Oh, we're only a couple of minutes into this and already I've lost stuff. Here it is, over here. Right, so I'm using, you can't actually see what that is anymore, but it's Distress Oxide and Black Soot. And it's quite grey. There's not much black about it, if I'm honest with you. No Kyung.
No, not yet. I haven't seen that.
So I'm just going from the edge of the bottle in towards the centre. Like that. Every time you pick up more ink, dab off the excess. Otherwise you get a really dark mark and you can't disguise it. So this is just going to give it some... I just want to do under there a bit darker, like that. And just keep coming over towards the centre. Just like that. It's easy. Easy peasy this is. And yet you get such a nice result. So I'm just going to go up the other side, but not quite as dark on this side. A bit darker than that though. That's like not even there.
Hi, Kyung.
Hi, Kyung. Hope you're feeling a little bit better. Kyung's had an attack of the sinusitis, which I'll tell you, I empathise with. I've had several operations. I don't know, four operations, something like
Yeah,
that,
it's all right.
on my sinus here, and it's not funny. So I empathise totally.
Some things get right up your nose.
Yeah, they do. Sinuses being one of them. Right, so we've got a bit of shadow there now. I want to darken down this edge because, as I say, it's not black. It comes out just grey. So I just want to make that a little bit more pronounced down there. You get a nice, makes the bottle look kind of round. There we go. That's not so bad. There we go. Right, now to make it look even sort of blacker on the edges, I'm just going to wipe that up because you know what's going to happen, don't you? I'll forget it's there and put something white in it, and it'll not be a happy ending. There we go. Right. Yeah, I'm going to get my black VersaFine Clair out. Nocturne it's called, the black one, and it's a lovely black as well. And before I open that, I want to find it's going to be one of those days, isn't it? Where's this? Where's that? I've got a black little finger dauber somewhere. I can see the red one, but I can't see the black one. There it is, hiding at the back. So I don't want to use an entire brush or sponge or anything for the VersaFine, because once you use it you can't really get it off. So I'm just using a finger dauber because I don't mind sort of burning it. It's burned. And I'm just going to go around the edge like that. And then I'm just going to come in a little more, hold it at a little different angle so I can come in from that edge. And they're just all little things, but they do add up. Just like that. There we go. And then down this edge, but just on the edge. Just so it stands out from the paper.
Linda Russell says hi.
Hi Linda, how you doing? Hope you're doing all right. I hope everybody's doing all right. Right, so there we have it. There's the bottle. And I have, as I said, done other ones. Did these this morning. So we've got 4 bottles. 4 green bottles hanging on the wall. I did those in different paper and you can tell actually, but never mind, it doesn't really matter, that's fine. So let's pop those there to dry off, and I'm going to do my flower. Right, now then, this I would like to do in basically black. Tommy, this is a one for you, this book. It's kind of going to end up more goth, I think, than Halloween, but the two are fairly interchangeable in my head, to be honest.
Jen loves your bottles.
Oh, thanks, Jen. Thank you. So I'm going to...
We always knew she was fond of the bottle.
Well, we did, but I didn't want to say. So this is VersaFine Clair Glamorous, and I also have this stays on one that I got from a scrap store, really cheap, and it's called Black Cherry, and it's a lovely colour. It's darker than it looks like on the camera. Actually, it's quite a black cherry colour, really. But I'm going to go in with this VersaFine Clair Glamorous to start with, and see what it looks like. I'm just going to get one of my inking boards because I don't want to get it all over my glass mat. And it's just the flowers that I want to do. So I'm just going to go over them. Yeah, this is quite a nice red as well. It's not fire engine red. It's darker, more crimson-y. So that's kind of the flowers there. Just going to go over them again, really make sure they've got a good covering on. There we go. And now I'm going to go for the black. Well, I'm going to go for the black suit, I should say. Leave them to dry just for... Not that, that's not black suit. This is black suit. I'll use my brush that I've got on the go for the black suit. And I'm just going to... Something on there. Some contagion. Just colour the stem and the leaf in this grey black suit colour. Maybe someone could suggest to Tim that we need a black, because this is not black. In nobody's world is this black. Right, there we go. So now what I want to do, is that dry? Yeah. I want to basically cover up most of that red with black. So I'll just go in from the edge coming in with my black suit. See if I can get it dark enough. Maybe, maybe not. No, I want it darker than that, so I'm going to get my finger dauber and my VersaFine Clay Nocturne out again and just go around them a bit. So I want them to look like they're sort of dying, not in the first flush of health. It's a mucky business, this, and you end up with your hands covered in ink, but hey-ho. Yeah, I think that's better. Might have a little dab down there. Yeah, that's better. You can see that they have been red at some stage, but now they're terminally ill. So that's that. Just pop that away. Right, so I'm... Excuse me. It's a bit early to start on the rum and coke, isn't it, really? So this is going to go on this page, all of this bottles and flowers, etc. I've got other flowers that I made this morning. They're a bit blacker actually, aren't they? Oh, let's see if I can get some red on that. That looks quite black. I do need them black, otherwise they're not going to stand up against that background. No, I think they're pretty black to stay. That's all right. I don't mind. There we go. You can see, I think there might have been a bit of red in them at some stage. So I'm going to take this out of here, just for the time being, just while I stick these on. That's the crease mark there. Right, so bottles. So, well, probably that there maybe, and that there. Something like that. Then my flowers, maybe one coming out of there. You see, I did need them dark because you can't really see them otherwise. How about this one? Let's try that one. Coming out of here. Yeah, that all fits quite nicely on there. Excuse me. I also have this very faded dying goth, part of a gothic romance rose, and I did want to put that on there actually because I just like the look of it, but it's rather covering over that. I do want it. I do want to use it, so I'm just going to have a bit of a fiddle around Let's try the little one over here. And the medium-sized one there. Oops, it's going to have to go up somewhat to there. I've got room now to move that over a couple of inches, actually. Well, not a couple of inches. Yeah, I think that's going to be all right. Just budge it over that way. Let's take the flowers out just now. Move that over to there. That over to there. That to there. That's going there. Yeah, I can still see the bottles. Does that still fit there? Yeah, just. It just does.
Tommy says they look great, and Kyung says, wow, that's amazing. And Will says, that's fantastic.
Oh, thanks, guys.
And Tommy said, I want them to look like they're dying. Yeah, many a goth person has said that about their flowers.
Something so nice about flowers that are dying. I don't know what it is. Around here at the moment, there's an awful lot of dead hydrangea heads. And to be honest, I really like them so much more than I do when they're either blue or pink or whatever colour they are. They look so beautiful now, at the minute, now when they're dying. It's ridiculous. And I've got some little labels here for my bottles. They need inked around, but I thought I could put that one there. That one there, because you won't see too much of it. All of it, in fact, you won't see it. And that one there. So yeah, we're coming along. We need to ink round these anyway. So I'm going to ink round these with VersaFine Clair. And my little finger dobber. Woo, that's dark. That's very dark. I won't put these on, I don't think. Well, I might put the back one on. I was going to say before I stuck the rest on, but might not be able to get in then. I think this next week coming, I'm going to attempt to do a real load more videos, maybe even a live one day, because I want to get a shufti on with this October journal, because Christmas is looming, and if I want to sell anything, I have to get it made and get it into the shop, allowing for postal time, which is bad enough at the best of times. I dread to think what it's like at Christmas. So, I mean, if I don't get this finished in time, I'll just bundle everything up and put it in a box, but we all know what happens when you do that. It doesn't come out again, ever. Right, so let's get this stuck down. Stick the big one first. And I'm going to use Collall just so I can... That's why it's a different colour, because it's the back of the cover page. But I mean, it's fine.
Tammy's loving the red and black.
Oh, thank you, Tammy. I just loved your journal. It was gorgeous. I love the fact it was a ring binder for a start, and the shapes of some of your pages was just fabulous. Just loved it. Right, let's slide that in there, down to about there, I think. Try and get it straight. Lovely. Now I'm going to put the label, I'm going to wipe my hands first because I managed to get glue everywhere. These bottles, I know I've used them before. I know I have, and I'm sorry if you've watched me do all this before. But I think they're fabulous. I really love them. You can get so much shaping on them, etc., etc. Toxic is going on there. I'll just use my Collall because then I can move it around a little bit. If I haven't got it in exactly the right place.
Nancy loves the old page.
Oh, Nancy, thank you. Let's see if we can get that fairly central. Yeah. I mean, it would be better if this was shaped, but I haven't got anything that's shaped, so we'll go for this. I'm not sure that's square there. I think that's all right. Right, so the next one, well, it doesn't really matter. I'll put the little one on next. Oh, hang on, hang about. The flowers need to go in, don't they? Yes. So that's going there and that's going there. Now we need to get the flowers in the right place. So that's going to go there. Like, yeah, I like that nestling up against that top there. That's great. So I can snip some of this bottom bit off. That's just a bit excessive. Right, let's get this stuck down then. Good job I remembered that, as I've been trying to peel it off. Just ruin the page, wouldn't it? Sorry about this. I know it's tedious. But we all do it. We all have to glue.
Sharon says she had to buy the bottles the last time you worked with them.
Oh, did you?
She loves this page.
Yeah, I did them in... I think I did them in speckled egg last time.
And Tommy likes the bottles as well.
Thank you,
very
guys.
useful.
Oh, they absolutely are. I've got another die, haven't I, that's got bottles in. It's right near the... or it was right near the top of the drawer. Right, I'm going to put that there. There. Get off my finger. I appreciate it's not really visible. It's more visible in real life. I'll show you in a sec. It's definitely more visible in real life. You can see it's a flower, or supposed to be a flower. And then I'll stick that there. Yeah, the bottles, they are really good dies. I never like spending anybody's money for them. But, you know, if you're looking for a really good serviceable die.
And Jen seems she's seen cork paper. And it'd be great for stoppers for those bottles.
Oh, wouldn't it? That'd be brilliant. Jen, every week you come out with something absolutely fabulous. Right, so that's that. So let's stick the... This has got a round label on. Let's put my... Oh. I've got the lid off both my glues, which is a situation I'm never in. Right, does this have a top and a bottom? Yes, it does. So let's put that there. Fairly central, yeah. Lovely. And then this one's going about there. You see the way I've overlapped these here? Because it wouldn't look so nice if it was there. I don't think. I like them when they're overlapped like that. So flower, the flower.
Brings the shade into life, doesn't it, when you overlap them?
Yeah, I think so. So that's going to go pretty much there. So I can cut all of that off under there. Glue this into place. I don't know why, but I feel very free with this Halloween journal. Usually I've got sort of constraints and, you know, usually I'm looking on Pinterest for ideas of what to do with a subject. But this time, I don't know, I just feel good about it. Right, so that's going kind of there. Maybe up a bit. Yeah, to there. And this is going there. And it just fits in on that page, but that's fine. Yeah, I think that's all right. I think so. Let's get this stuck down. So far on this page there is 0 journaling. And I don't think we can afford to have pages that are just purely decoration, nice as it is. I think we need to put something on it. Let's move that up to there. Yeah, that's nice. That's fine. Oops, I think he's a bit on the wonk. There we go. And his label. It's nice when you're making a journal when you include things that are yours, you know, not just all bits from a kit. You know, last time, if you remember, we made backgrounds, and I will be doing the same for this, but obviously different colours. I think that's straight there, pretty straight. Right, there we go. So that's basically that. And then I've got my big goth rose to put on, which I absolutely love. I just love that. Got a bit of a dearth of something along here, haven't I? What can I add along there? What does Ki-young add when there's a gap? She just reaches for the lace. So let's have a look at the lace. What lace have we got? We've got that. No, it's not doing much for me.
You shouting lace.
Yeah. Oh dear. I know. Anytime there's a quandary, I think that's a bit heavy. It's quite nice actually to have the bottles sat on it though, isn't it? But I think that might be a bit heavy. Let's delve into the lace department and see what there is. Oh, there's just loads of ribbon. I've got more black lace than that, I know I have.
That spray webbing.
Yeah, that'll come into its own, that Krylon. Could you have a look in that bag from yesterday and see if there's any black lace? I'm pretty sure there is. We went to another scrap store yesterday. It was another one of these sort of sales that they have twice a year. I mean, they're cheap at the best of times, but, you know, when they have sales, it's really, really cheap. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for, thank you. So this, which had been 60 pence a metre, was 10 pence a metre. So how much do you want? Well, I'll have the entire card, thanks. So, yeah, I'll show you later on what I got. And I mean, I just don't even have anywhere to put it. It's just ridiculous. I think I probably like that better that way. There. Let's have a look at this. I think that's better. I like that. I mean, I put this on straight. I think that first bit has been a bit mauled. So I'll take that off. And just put that. I just want it there at the bottom of those bottles. I'll cut it there. And there we go. And put some glue on. Hello, Catkin. What you crying about? There we go. Don't think this necessarily has a right and a wrong side. So just pop that on there. Along to there. That'll just take up that empty bit. And Ki-young will be proud of me. Right, so this now is going there. And yeah, I think we're looking all right. I think we're doing okay. So, ooh, I usually use Queen's glue for this. I don't know why I'm using Collard, to be honest. It's decided to be in quite a runny mood. Let's take some of this big blobby bits off. Right, so pop that there. Just up there like that. There we go. Oh, there's a big blob there. And there we have it. That's that spooky page. It's not really spooky, is it? It's, you know, but it's kind of Halloweeny, and I like it. And I appreciate it's more gothic romance than Halloween. But hey ho, it's my journal. It's my ball.
You do you.
You do you, exactly. You're quite right there, Mr. F. Quite right. Right, so let's bring the signature back in and see what's going on. So this goes like that. There.
Jen says some lace facts in your new shop would be awesome.
Jen, you know what? It's the postage. I keep saying this, but it drives me mad. I could do that lace for like next to nothing and share it around to everybody. But it's the blooming postage. It's like a £5 for anything to send anywhere. Not in this country, admittedly. But I just wish it was a bit cheaper. Right, so that's that. I think it goes with this because we've got the same sort of bloody reddy or colour going on. And I want to just look at this bit on the back and see if I can use that other bottle.
Jen's asking where the rose came from.
It came from a kit. I'll look it up after the video, after the live, and I'll put it on the group. I'll put all the places where I got the papers from, because there's loads. That might be a bit tall for there, really. I just want to...
Tommy says only you could make Halloween beautiful.
Oh, that's so nice. I think that bottle is, like what you might say, a bit on the large side for there. So I'm just going to cut myself another one.
Jen says, I know, but I think some of us would be willing to pay it.
Okay, well, I'll give it a whirl. Mr. F would be so delighted to see things going out of this house. Every evening he's expecting the ceiling of the back bedroom to come in because of the vast weight that's up there. The smaller bottle, yeah, I think the smallest one would be fine. I could put packs together, that's probably a good idea.
Miss P curated pack.
Yeah, curated pack. We could do it for months of the year. Right, so that should have cut. It usually does with one pass. Yeah, look at that. These are always worth keeping, you know, if you've got room to keep them, because they're really good stencils. Especially if you use, you know, a bit thicker paper, card, whatever.
King still loves the botanical pages she got from you.
Oh, thank you. You guys are so nice to me. So nice to an old lady. Right, so I seriously need a clean up on here. How many weeks have I been saying that for now, guys? Quite a few. So I'm just going to shade this the same as I did before. Just from the edge over to the middle. A little bit extra under the rim there. Just bring it over. I could have done that one in red, couldn't I? That would have made a difference, but never mind, don't matter. There we are, just want a little bit of dark on the bottom. And then just lighter up this edge here.
Kyung says, hold. Ah ha ha, you're not some old lady.
I'm quite old.
think she means you're not a lady, you're just old.
Oh, that's fair enough then. Yeah, I was 62 last March, and I've just worked out that's going to make me 63 this coming March. That really does sound old. Oh no, I don't want to get old. I don't want to get old at all. So I'm just going to go, as we did before, round this edge, just a bit, coming in just a smidge.
Jen says she's more than willing to do what they did with the Edith fabric.
Oh, Jen, that's really nice of you, but we can't just always be having you out of pocket, my dear. I mean, it's generosity personified. There we go, that's that. I'll talk to you, Jen, because that's really nice of you, but...
Keung says 62 is the new young. Tony says 60 is the new 40.
Yeah, 63, however, that's old. Right, so that, I think, can go there, and this can go into there.
And Jen says it's our support to the channel and our friends.
Well, that's... How nice is that, Mr. F? How nice is that?
It's beyond nice.
It's beyond nice. Honestly, this group, you know, the amount of racks flying round at the minute, it's staggering. Your kindness to each other, your support to each other. What a group we have. It's incredible. I'm not going to go on because I'll cry and that would just be silly. Now, do I want to put a stencil or something down here? I've got stamps that say things. I've got bats. Yes, let's use the bats. Bats in the belfry. I probably don't need much more than that. I don't really want to do a whole background here. Just, yeah, I'm just going to do these bats. They'll be fine. With my, do I want black? Yeah. Let's just do them flying off into that corner. Oh dearie.
That's alive.
Oh my goodness me. Right. I'm determined to drop that today. Let's stick the bats back on. No, I don't know where they came from.
Tony says
Over
good
there.
save.
I know.
Jen says good catch.
I was certain it was going to just land there and just wreck that bit of paper. I've got a whole big piece of ink here that I don't want. There we go. Right, so that's that. Let's just make sure that this doesn't just look silly with bats on now. Oh, it looks all right. Yeah, looks fine, looks fine. I don't know if I've got a layer. Oh yeah, I have. Is that too big? It is a bit. Oh well, I'll have to wait till I can find a label for that. Let's stick this on anyway. I can chop the bottom bit off.
Kerry says Edith Alden sells for $10 for 6 pages plus postage.
Oh my goodness.
Postage wouldn't be a problem even to Down Under for the quality of your items.
Oh, Kerry, Kerry, Kerry. You're so lovely and you have spoilt me so much.
And Nancy says, I'm slow at everything I try to do. I attribute it to my age, which will quickly change again. So I'm the elder Fiona.
Fair enough, Nancy. It's just, it sneaks up on you, doesn't it? You know, 1 minute you're 36, next you're 62. I can't believe it. I still feel like I'm 36. Right, so that's going to go there. Just like that. Probably could have done with that being redder a bit, that flower, but it doesn't matter. It'll all be okay.
Jen says Joanne's had the Timmy stencils for autumn and Halloween at 70% off.
Oh my goodness me. It's probably a good thing we don't live in America, really. We'd be bankrupt, wouldn't we, Mr. F?
Yep. Judy says, my mind thinks I'm still 25 and my body thinks my mind is an idiot.
Yeah, I think that's, yeah. Right, there we are. I'm not going to put anything more on that for the time being. I might, at some stage, put, I don't know, like a singular bat on there or something.
Skull and crossbones.
Yeah, something like that. Depends what I come across. But for the time being, I'm leaving that, and I've got a pocket there, little side tuck. So that's that. Now then, here's, oh, isn't that lovely when you see it again? Wow. But you will notice on the back of it, because we stamped it with VersaFine and the paper is already quite porous from having been coffee stained, the ink has just come straight through it. So I can't leave it like that. So I've got to, just going to wipe my hands before we go on. Because I'm just going to end up getting ink everywhere. And it's the sort of ink that doesn't come off.
Kyung loves the bleed through.
Yeah, I can, yeah, it's kind of nice, isn't it? But it's all going to be covered up. Right, there we go. Just dry my hands a bit. Right, so what I thought I would do, this page will be decorated independent, you know, that's the next page to do. It's, so the fact that this doesn't come as far as that is not a worry. I purposely made it so it wasn't that wide. But what I thought I would do in light of the bleed through situation is get a bit of, this is from Artie Mays, this kit, that much I do know, and I'm going to put that there like that, which covers the back, and just glue around the three sides, which means I'll have a pocket in there like that. Now it's just white paper, the same as I've made all my signatures with, printed all my design pages out onto. So when I did that, it looked a bit scabby because you could just see the white down there. So what I did was, one of the sets, I'll list all of these in the group, had these edgings on them, like lace edgings, and I could have just put lace on, Kyung, I could. But I quite like these, they were nice. And I had them, so I thought I'd use them. So I'm going to stick this piece to the back of this piece, which will then give me a big side pocket. So there's no journaling on there, but we'll make up for that by giving a big side pocket in there. Okay, so let's take this piece out again. And I want to, I've sewn around it, all around it. That's why I stuck that on actually, instead of waiting for you, because I wanted to sew around it first. So I just need to really work out where that crease line is.
Kyung loves the paper lace. Jen thought it was real lace.
It's amazing, isn't it? It's really quite nice. And I just want to, you know, as usual, just come out a little bit from that, you know, the crease line. So let's stick some glue down. And then we can stick our pocket on. Where's my crease line? There it is. You don't need to be too much glue up this bit because it's going to be folded over and sewn down, so you can't get anything through it anyway. But just for the sake of completeness, we'll put a bit of glue down there. Right, so now So let's just make sure we've got this right. That's going like that. Right, okay. So I want that almost up to that crease line, but not quite. Almost up to the crease line, but not quite. Press that down. Let's turn it over and see if it looks like anything like straight. Yeah, it doesn't look bad actually. So let's press those down. Oh, that might not be quite right. I don't know, why do you not want to stick? I don't know. Did I put glue on the wrong side or something? No. I don't know. It's just being awkward. I have clips, so I can clip it, but I don't know why it's being awkward. There we go. I will just put a couple of clips on there, just because it's being a pest. So we use Nancy's Best clips. There we go. So I'll just leave that. Well, I won't because I've got things to do, but just give it a second like that. Now I want to make the card that goes in it. And this, I think this was an Artie Mays one as well. And I'm not sure that it's not just a little bit, it is just a little bit too big. It's all right lengthwise, but widthwise, I don't want it to be any wider than here. And I do want to back it as well, so I'm going to have to lose a bit of that width.
The turtle's in the house.
The turtle's in the house. Hello, Turbo. Hi, Greg. Mr. Alf, if you're watching. So let's see how much of this I can get away with losing. I'm going to line it up against the line on my Timmy trimmer because I cut it by hand, so it's never likely it's anything but square. And this side as well. Yeah, it might be all right there. I think that's, I'm going to have to budge over a bit. Right, let's have a look. I'm quite fancying using that for the cover when I get round to that, which is some while away now. Yeah, that's great. That's it at the end there, and we've still got best part of 1/2 inch, so I can make. Oh, I'm losing my words. In fact, I've lost them. Goodbye. Yeah, I made this as well. This little journal card with black, you know, backed it in black. And what I intend to do, when whoever buys this monstrosity, I'll just pop in a white jelly roll pen for them, so they can still journal on the black, because the jelly rolls work perfectly. So let's go around here with black ink. And I'm going to use my VersaFine Clair. Just a little bit.
She says she loves these. A granddaughter would love those skulls.
Well, we're moving onwards to skulls in a minute or two. Just get this done. You just got to be a little bit more careful when you're inking with VersaFine, because really, if you get it somewhere you don't want it, there's no going back. So just a bit more care is required. Now I will sew around this, but that's fine. I can sew around it after it's stuck on. Let's just see what height we want it to be. quite tight. I just need a very small margin round here, you know, guys. Not big at all. Yeah. Okay.
Would you like a brew?
I would love a brew, a Chloe brew. Not a Chloe brew, no. A Sophia brew. Sophia. I didn't say hello to you yet today, Sophia. I hope you're watching. Or watching this maybe tomorrow with Nana. Right, there we go. That's fine. So that's just leaving a very little margin around there. And it's really sticky. I don't know where Mr. F's going to put my brew when he comes with it. It's like it's chaos around here. Let's just check I've got no seepages anywhere. Because it does show up on black card. Fortunately, collal just rolls up and disappears, which is good. There we go. Right, let's cut this off then. I've got lots of black card in the house, so I'm quite pleased to have the opportunity to use it up. I think that's about right there. Maybe a little bit more. Right, there we are. That's a good journaling card. That compensates for the fact that we haven't left any journaling on the other pages. Let's just see, is that going to go in there? I'll have to take these clips off now because I really need to see if it's going to work or not. Yeah, I think that's going to be all right. I'll leave it till it's properly. No, I'll do it now. Where's my ruler or my bone folder or something? Just the glue spreads out, doesn't it, when you squash it? And then you can't get the full size. Let's try that. No, doesn't want to fit. Doesn't want to fit. I could make the corners round, but I don't want to. Let's have another go at this corner down here and see what's going on with it. Oh yeah, I can see it's all stuck up. That might do it. Come on. No. Okay, this is your last chance if you don't know. That's too bad. So you had to threaten it. I had to actually threaten it. It's ridiculous. Right, so it does fit in there. That's great. Nobody knows it's in there though, because you can't see it. So we need to just make a... yeah, thank you. I don't know where it's going to live, my coffee. Just a little tag. So I've got this off cut here. There we go. I've got my Colorado Springs t-shirt on again. Yay! And just fold that over. This is black through to the core, so I don't need to ink it or anything. It's black all the way through. Just press that down. And then when I come to sew it, I'll sew that in as well. I'll stick it on now, but I'll sew it in when I come to sew around that. Thanks for my brew, Mr. F.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so as I was saying, I don't know whether it's a threat or a promise really, but I really am going to try and get quite a few videos done this week, and also maybe even a live. I don't know when's the best time for you guys. Let's get that square and then get this square. Lovely. That's nice. And you know, some stage in the future when we're doing the finishing offery part, we can put an eyelet in there and maybe a dangle, and that would look quite nice. So that's it. There's our journaling card, and you can see that. And if it had an eyelet and some dangly stuff, you'd see it even more clearly. But I do like that page. Do you like that page, Mr. F?
Yep.
Yeah? Oh, excellent.
Got the perfect thing for a dangle for there.
Have you what?
Skeleton.
Skeleton earrings. Perfect. There's dagger earrings as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
These are all things that Ali have sent us over the years. Not what we asked for at all. But they came. So, you know, now is the time to use them. I told you I'd never done a Halloween one before. So, yeah, all of those things that they sent us that was incorrect. Brilliant. We can use them now. Right. So we're on to this page, which is, just in case you've kind of lost the plot, which is not difficult to do. So that's there. That's that. That's our pocket with our card in. And then this was the sort of false page that we put in, if you like, to create the pocket, to create this pocket. So I'm just going to remove this and this again, just in an attempt to keep it clean. And I've already cut out some bits that I thought would look quite nice.
Nancy's a little confused. You put black on the back of a journaling card.
Yes, I did. And when I eventually sell it, I will sell it with one of these, a jelly roll, the white jelly roll. And they just, they write on black perfectly. Let's see if I've got a scrap. What to do with that scrap I just chucked in the bin? Sometimes oh, it's working fine. So you can see it's easy to use them, and there's no fuss with them or anything. It's just like writing with black on white, really, except it's white on black. So yeah, whoever buys it, I'll include a jelly roll. And then they'll be able to write on the black journaling cards and tags, etc. I just wanted to use the black, really. Right, okay, where are we up to now? I've got a pile of stuff somewhere for this page, but I don't know where it is.
Justita says she loves the little folio.
Oh, Justita, I'm so pleased. I quite liked that one myself, actually. And I'm really pleased that you like it. I'm pleased it arrived. You know, I was a bit worried about the jingle bells on it, that customs would think, aye, what's going on here? But no, apparently it all got through and safely to the home of the Turbo Turtle. So that's my die. I cut it out of black card, and I'm going to put that somewhere on this page, probably fairly central. I have got, this came as a fussy cut from Artie Mays, and I'm going to put that there. I'm going to emboss something. Now, I don't know if I'm going to emboss the moth or the frame. I haven't decided that yet. I'm going to put that behind the frame so it blocks out that page there. It should fit just about. There we go, ish. Yeah. I'm going to stamp Old Scully on there. This is what I'm thinking anyway. And then I've got some more of these goth flowers, dying flowers, but this time it's cream, and I thought it went particularly well with this. So I thought that I would put that somewhere like that. So that's kind of the page. That's what it's like in my head. Hopefully, hopefully it'll work. So the first thing I'm going to do is stamp Scully onto this, because, as you know, don't have the world's best track record with stamping. And if it doesn't work out, I'll just cut myself another oval. So I'm going to use the Nocturne. I do love these VersaFines. They're fabulous. Right, let's see if I can get this kind of right. I think about there. Go on, Scully, be good. What I don't want is this journal to end up being pretty pumpkins and flying witches and things. That's not what I want my journal to be like. That's not saying that I don't like other people's that have got those in. I think they're great fun. But this one I want to be... Oh, yay! Look at that! Scully! Woo-hoo-hoo. Well done, us.
It's like looking in the mirror.
Not for me, because I got fat. Right, so there's Scully done. I feel overcome now. The nerves. So which shall I emboss then? The moth or the frame? Don't know, which do you think, Mr. F?
Which what?
Which shall I emboss? The moth or the frame? I don't know. I might do the... Oh no, might not. No, I'll do the frame.
Yeah, go with the frame.
I'll do the frame, is what I'll do.
Jen says, how cool would it be to make the frame an acetate pocket with a live person head journal card, and then when you pull it out, the skull?
It would be mega cool. That's how cool it would be. Mega. I might just nick that idea. That's a genius idea. Mr. F, could you pass me my coffee over, please?
She was thinking the same.
Will you, Julie? Julie? I'm determined to call you Julie today. Judy, it's a brilliant idea. Yeah, coffee. I've made space for it.
Excellent.
So that's going there, that and that. Right, let's just get some. Thank you very much, my dear.
You're welcome.
What shall I use? Ultra thick, clear, black? I don't know. The ultra thick is ultra thick, isn't it? Yeah, obviously. Yeah, I might use that. What the heck? What the actual heck? And I'm just going to push it onto this stamp pad. It's a day for dirty fingers today. Oh, that stamp pad's getting quite dry. Actually, it really is. Mind you, I've used it a lot. I'm not even sure that's got enough on it, but let's give it a try.
I'm sure you went all the way around.
Really? Oh no. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to use that because it's not very forgiving. I'll use this fine black. See where we are. It's going to make it nice and black, isn't it? Tweezers. Haven't seen them for a while.
tweezers if you need some.
I really don't know where mine are. Oh, hang on. Got him. So let's see what the situation is. Yeah, I think we're all right. I think we're okay. Let's give it a little tap and then drop it back in. That's a good idea. Right, there we are. Let's pop that away in the embossing department. This is really, really black, this, and it's very fine. I mean, it's almost a waste to use it on something so chunky as this. If you want to do text or anything, this is the embossing powder that I would personally recommend. It's Embossing Powder Black Superfine Detail by Ranger. It's a really good one. Right. Now my hands are all sticky from the embossing thing, but never mind. Is that hot here?
Jenny's on the shuttle bus that takes her to the terminal.
Oh, hopefully she's just finished a flight then. Hopefully she'll be able to join us.
No, she's going to.
Oh, is she? Wonder where she's going. Where?
Upwards, I would say.
Where in the world will she land? It's a really nice glossy black, this, actually. I'm quite glad I did it. It's hard to see which bits have been done and which haven't, but I think we're pretty much all there now. Yeah, I think so. Right, I'll just give that a second to cool down. I'll have a drink of coffee and see what you guys are saying. Yeah, be safe, Jenny, above all else. Oh, the Turbo Turtle's working on a Janya mail. There are so many different types of embossing powders for different... Yeah, there are many types. The ultra thick, this one, is really good, but it's big. The pieces of it, you know, the chunky. It's like rock salt, sort of. And it does melt, but it doesn't stick very well. You need something really good to stick it to before you melt it. But it does, you know, it is thick when it melts and you get a nice finish with it. The translucent ones, the Tim Holtz Distress Embossing Glazes, they are translucent, but don't be deceived. They're not as translucent as you might think. And what else have I got? Nouveau embossing powder. Never used that, so I couldn't even tell you what it's like. Mr. F got it in a bag of goodies. And the one that I really, 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 really love is this one, which is the Seth Apter Vintage Beeswax, and that's brilliant for flowers and things. It really does knock the colour back and it makes things look vintagey. It takes a little while to melt, and even when it's melted, keep the heat on it for a bit because otherwise it'll go really dimply. So, but that's my favourite, Seth Apter Vintage Beeswax. And Peggy sent me a giant thing of it because you can't get it here. Right, so let's proceed then in an orderly direction. So I want that about there, I think. My biggest concern is that the moth is going to fit. So yeah, it fits there. So let's stick that down there. So I'm going to stick the scully on.
That moth is very silent of the lambs.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's in one of Artie Maze's kits, and it really is. There's a whole page of them, and it just looks like Silence of the Lambs. I'm just going to draw a little line here where I want this to go. Otherwise I'll never get it right. Okay, so I'm not inking it or anything like that. It's got all the fuss on that it's getting. There we go. So let's put that on there where it belongs. Like that. Lovely. Ooh. Is it square? That's better. Right, now this is going to be a pain to glue, okay? So it's coffee time.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, talk amongst yourselves. Or go and make a coffee. Have a comfort break. What time is it anyway?
It is 5:20.
Is it really?
Here, anyway.
God, blimey. I've got my glue nib stuck through a hole. I can't half talk a lot, can't I?
No comment.
Wise move. I'm sick of getting my glue stuck through the holes. Wise move. Yeah, I like the idea of a live person and then you remove it and it's a skeleton.
Go.
Oh, Jen.
Janya.
Oh, Janya. Safe travels. Please be safe. And we'll see you soon. Through the week, hopefully. Right, I think, is that right? Looks all right, I think. I think that's okay. Oh, poor old Janya having to work today. Where's my towel gone? Oh, it's on the floor. Right, let's just squish that down. Thin paper and a thin card, once you've embossed it, it really wants to curl on you. So make sure that you stick it down really quite well, because it does want to curl. There we go. Right. So
where's the shine?
The shine. Oh, the shine. The shine is nice. Oh, I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, just about. It's shiny. Take it from me, it's shiny. Right, so I've inked around this. Fussy cut it, even fussy cut his legs and everything else out. Which I probably won't be doing if I do any more of these, because it was a bit of a pest. But he has got legs, antenna, you name it. There we go. Right, so let's get him stuck about there. Is that in enough? Yeah, that's fine. Square, I think so. There we go, and then I've just got my dead flowers to go. And this just matches so well to this paper. I like it a lot. So let's just put some glue on there and get it stuck down. I do hope Kerry Betts has gone back to bed. It's way too early to be up. It's a shame, isn't it, the way the clocks work out. We've tried all sorts of times over the years, but I think this suits the most. Right, so I'm going to pop that there. like that. I do like that. There we go. So there's no red on that one, but there doesn't have to be. I could, if I wanted to, just splash some red over the page, which I might at some stage, but I'm not brave enough right at this moment. But I think it would look quite nice if you just splashed it straight across with some splatters. But I'm not that brave today.
A bit of Dexter.
Yeah, a bit of Dexter. Channel my inner Dexter. Yeah, there's that page with all the moths on. Right, so we can put this one back in the signature. And did that page. We did the big journaling card, put the false pocket on, and put that on. And that's what we've done today. Not bad, really. I hope you like it. I like that page, actually. It's nice. Let's see. Yeah, Dexter was great, Justice. I loved it. Yeah, I love the Artie Maze kit. It's good. Yeah, for Goth and Halloween. Yeah, definitely. Right, what I want to do now quickly then, guys, is just clean my hands. And I want to show you through the November journal that I made. But I am going to have to go and wash my hands because they're beyond dirty. And I really don't want to get it on my journal. So I am going to wash my hands, literally. Yeah.
I'll throw this down then, shall we?
Yeah.
This makes for good live entertainment, doesn't it? Perfect.
Well done. Thank you. Where's the journal? Oh yeah, here. Oh, thank you for that. Sorry, but I didn't want to attack this with dirty hands. It'd be a bit daft. Right. So here's November. You'll see it's not quite finished yet, in as much as it hasn't got the cover on. And I want to write something on there, put something on there that says it's November. So I haven't got that done as yet. But you can see it's quite chunky. 12 of those in a book rack. You might need to come out a wee bit, just a wee bit. Please.
Is it?
Perfect. So yeah, you can see, I think that measures 2 1/4. 2 1/2 actually. 2 1/2.
12 times 2 1/2.
12 times 2 1/2 is going to be a big shelf, isn't it? But that fabric, it's just gorgeous. I got it from the scrap store, if you remember, and I couldn't have asked for anything better. Right, so in we go. I haven't put anything on here because it's big enough. It really is. And it will eventually have a tie there, although I've made the spine wide enough that it's not real, it's gaping, but it's not terrible. But it will have a tie. And I've got to be quite limited with what I put on the front because I want them all to slot in together. So I don't want anything too lumpy and bumpy on the front, but I'll think about that. So it's 2 signatures using, this is Artie May's, lace down the side. Mr. F's making hand signals to me. Then here we've got a giant pocket with a giant journaling card. If you're going to have a journaling card, have a giant one, I say. So that is a giant journaling card. And some oak leaves. This is a page of our beloved Edith with the autumn coloured leaves on it. And it says November there with some words. Here, I think we did this, didn't we, together? It's a craft paper envelope, a little bit of a cluster there, and this shaped tag that we did, definitely. I think we did that last week, didn't we, with the bow on there. Backed, and the envelope is lined. That goes in there. Just a journaling page with some stencils on. This from a book. Kyung has this book as well. Then, and a poem on the back that says November. Then here we've got a diagonal pocket with a big journaling card in. This, yes, you watched me make this background. And I'm going to be doing something similar for the Halloween one, but obviously not in these colours. And I just stamped onto some paper there and a little bit of lace, and it's a lovely, very useful journaling card there. Then here we've got a snippet that I did a video on making these, and I just backed it onto a safety paper clip, and then it'll hold this in, because this isn't a very big tuck here. I just put a bit of, this was just a remnant of some paper, you know, the design paper that I had, stenciled on there, made the journaling card, popped that in there, and then the paper clip just holds that from falling. Design page from Artie May's. Here we've got some journaling with some stencil on, and this came from the same place as this. Karen Cooper sent it to me. It's beautiful. I love it, and I've been hoarding them, but I thought this journal was the perfect time to use it. A book page with mushrooms on, and on the back we've got this triple side pocket with 3 little journaling cards in. And they're all backed, so you can write on all of them. They've all got that lovely eyelash yarn that Mr. F fantastically found me just at the right time. So that goes there, design page, but you can journal on that. Then on the back of there's this gatefold, little snippet on there, lace down there, and it opens up like that. You could journal on here if you wanted to, and it's got a journaling card in the middle, like that, and that ties up. Then this is just a stamp that I coloured in, put some lace down there, and on the back it's got a pocket with that shape that I do on my envelope punch board, which I really like. And then that was the jelly plate background that I used there, all backed and ready to rock. Journaling page, design page. That's the centre of this signature. Now this I would love to claim as my own idea, but it's not. It was from Artie May's. I think actually she'd done the envelope in the patterned paper and left the flaps, but anyway, the idea was from hers. I may have changed it, and it just fits into there. And then we've got this, which opens out to be a whole page of journaling. Fits into there, and then that just fits into there, and I've got the same in the other, on the other one. So I think that's a really nice centre actually. I love that. Design page. Then here we've just got a page that's tucked over. There's journaling there if you want, and down here, and a nice big tag. I think that was a jelly plate. I'm pretty sure it was a jelly plate page that I just made into a... I drew all this on here, just drew the lines on and then filled it up with rub-ons just to add a bit of interest to it. And just to keep it in place, I've just put a paper clip there, because it's annoying when things keep rolling around. Some journaling there. Here we've got a little pocket with a big journaling card. Little snippet down there. There's journaling in there if you want it as well. And that folds over to here where we've got, this is jelly plate print. I love it, and I love this leaf as well. And it's a big happy journaling card. Isn't that lovely? I love that one. They're all backed. So that goes into there. Then a diagonal pocket, big journaling card. You could also journal on there. That folds over. There's journaling there. Book page here, and on the back of the book page we have a double pocket this time. This was my favourite jelly plate effort that we made. I love this, all this in the background. Now I've put some toadstools on there, and then, oh, that needs gluing there, look. A couple of journaling cards in there. So that's great. I must remember to finish that off. I'll leave that sticking out and then I'll remember. Some more of that beautiful coffee stained paper that Karen Cooper sent me. Here we've got this pocket. It's quite delicate. You know, it's just one sheet of paper. But I think if you're careful with it, it'll be fine. Journaling in the back. A nice tag there that just slides into there. Some journaling there. Then here we've got this detachable notebook with lots of different sorts of paper in it, and it's attached via this belly band here, and the last sheet just slides into there, so you can take it away, use it there, whatever. Some lace down there, and this is the back of a book page, and it said last week in October, and I didn't really want to cover it up, but I didn't want to celebrate it either, so I've put a pocket from the kit and a tag from the kit in there, so you can't really see that it says last day in October, and that says autumn. Journaling, lace, journaling, the other side of the Edith, then another giant pocket here, giant journaling. That's the collage that I made from the remnants I had left from the papers, and that goes into there like that. That's the end of signature 1, signature 2. I've got these huge pockets here, and I haven't put anything in them. I might, but I don't think I will, because I think it's really useful to have an immediate place that you can pop things that you might gather, you know, be they whatever, train tickets, brochures about something, you know, whatever. So here we've got this belly band that we made with the ribbon, and it's got a big journaling card in with those leaves that we made from the inky pages that we made. That's a jelly plate background, love it. I'm going to have to get the jelly plate out again and do some for the what do you call it, Halloween, November, October even. And I've just got a little paper clip in there with a bit of ribbon just to hold it in place. Then here we've got a massive pocket. I don't think you're short of journaling in this, and that's the journaling card in there. I've just stamped actually on the back of there, and this was another jelly plate background. It just ties around there with a little cluster down there. Then here we've got a double pocket, plenty journaling in the back. It's just a double diagonal pocket like that, plain and simple, and it's got a big tag and a smaller one, and then two little weeny ones in the front like that. Stenciling there for journaling, Edith page with toadstools on it, says November. Journaling from the design kit. That's another one of those beautiful. I'm going to have a go at making those actually. They were so beautiful. And I've just lightly stamped that so you can journal on it. And here's another diagonal pocket, this time much bigger, with lace down the side. A little cluster there. This is an envelope, little coin envelope, and it's got a little journaling opportunity in there. And a journaling card. Nearly forgot that. Then a tag and a smaller tag. Just fits into there. The other side of that beautiful coffee stained book page that flips out. It was too nice not to leave it. It was just really nice. Design page. Here we've got a side pocket with a big journaling card. This is stamped on this side, and then on the other side I've done pretty much what we did today. I made a false pocket and I've put in this little journaling card here. I've covered this side with lace. It's really quite pretty. Journaling. Then here we've got just that paper clip holding this in place, and it's another one of those whole sheet journaling cards like that. It just goes in there, and I put a tab on it just to let you know that it's worthwhile taking out. There's more than you think because it opens up completely. You could journal on that. And then this is the centre of this signature, so it's full on autumn, isn't it? Absolutely. Now this is one bit I haven't finished. I have cut the cards out that I need to go in there, but I haven't got that done quite yet. So they need finishing off. They're bright, aren't they? You could journal on there. Then here we've got a flip out like that. Yeah, that needs a journaling card in there as well. I completely forgot about that actually. That needs a journaling card in there. And this is an acetate one, and it comes out, and that's what it looks like when it's out. And this is the journaling card, Falling Leaves song music in there, and it just fits back into there like so. And I must do that journaling card. Journaling, this is just top tuck on a small piece of paper, just goes up into there. That's some of the collage, and I put matte medium over the collage, so because sometimes collages, they like to lift in corners and stuff, so I matte medium the whole lot so it wouldn't come off, and it fits really nicely up into there. It doesn't need a clip or anything. And that's just a little snippet cluster stamped onto there. Here we've just got a good journaling opportunity, pocket and a journaling card. I like that actually, it's nice. Here's the other part of the November book page, the other side of that gorgeous coffee stained. Then on the back here we've got a double pocket. There's the pocket, and this goes in the back with the beautiful mushrooms, toadstools on it. Like that, and then these two just pop in the front. Like so. Journaling. Back of the Edith toadstools, journaling page with just a little pocket with a little card in it. I just liked it, so I thought it could find a nice place there. Journaling, and then this is a horizontal belly band with another ginormous tag in it, journaling card in it, some ribbon there in the corner. Yes, this is a shallow little pocket here. It's just quite shallow with lace on, and I put this this tag in, but I'm not convinced. it's the right thing. I'll see how it goes. And a couple of different sized little ones to go in the front. I think it's all right as long as you make sure you get it right all the way down. Then here is the back. The back. It's another one of those extra large pockets that you could put anything in, climbing yourself, I think. And that's it. That's the back. So there is my November journal. I hope you like it.
Bonnie says it's beautiful. She saw a bunny in the first signature. Do you know where you got it from?
I think it was from the Junk Journal Studio. Wait a minute, let me have a look and see. This is all my remnants.
Judy wants to know, are you selling them as monthlies or as an entire thing? And they said the jury was out.
The jury is out. I like the idea of selling them as an entire thing. I just realise it's going to be so expensive that, I'm shooting myself in the foot, really. So I don't know. I don't know, Judy, I don't know. I'm just looking. All of these ones that look like this, these are Artie May's. And I used a good lot of them, but I also used, these ones here. I think these are the ones you're referring to. Who was it that asked?
Bonnie.
Yeah,
Bunny.
there was a bunny one as well of these, and it's the Junk Journal Studio. You have to look through because I think she's got about 4 different fall sets. Actually, they're all gorgeous, but I think that's the one that you're talking about. And you get words and numbers with it. Autumn Wonder, Thankful, Pumpkin Spice, etc., which I think are really nice. And then these that have got you can see what they've got on it. I'll try and find my words to read them to you. But I thought that might look quite nice on the spine of our book. So you know which month you're talking about. So yeah, I mean, that's the Junk Journal Studio as well. They're really lovely, bright, vibrant images, and I've really loved working with them, to be honest. I've got quite a lot of remnants left, so I've got enough to make another one if I had to. Some I printed out and I didn't use. I didn't use that one, although I really do like it. There's loads. There was loads in the kit. That one. Look at that basket weave. It's really nice, isn't it? So yeah, there's all sorts of things, but it is the Junk Journal Studio, definitely, that I got them from. So, ladies and gents, I think that's probably about it, isn't it? Have I done everything I said I was going to do?
You did say you were going to
go I did say I was going to go through that. Yeah, let's go through that.
You could probably get rid of your lace thing, do you think?
I'll get rid of my lace thing. It's just for posh days. Oh, thank you, Shastita. Thank you, Kerry. You ought to be in bed, girl. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Nancy. Oh, right. Here we are. So, where we live, there is we're equidistant from 2 scrap stores. Both are about 70 miles away. There's one down in the Lake District and there's one up in the Scottish borders. So, the one that I went to last time that I showed you the time, a couple of weeks ago, was the one in Kendal. And they tend to do more paper, stuff like that. The one in Selkirk tends to do more wool fabrics because that's what they do in the Scottish borders, So anyway, this is what I got. I might have to put the bag on the floor and just pick things out of it. I got that. I mean, it's really, really nice and perfect for an autumn journal, I thought. They only had one. That was the only one they had. So, yeah, it's great. But I love these colours. They're great. I got these. Pay no attention to the price because they were There was sort of 20p, 50p, that sort of price. But these are oh, you can't see. These are embossed, and I thought, can you see that? It's like snow. Yeah, there we go. And I thought if I sort of just either carefully ink them or put gilding wax on or something, they would make nice journaling cards for a Christmas journal or even a winter journal, you know. This bit of fabric, because why not? It's really nice. And, you know, as you all know, I'm short of a bit of fabric. And then we've got these, which are 4x6 inch matte photo paper, and were free. Free. That's how much these were. Free. I don't really think we just go there and take, though, having said that. We do donate to the place as well, you know, things that we have that are spare and whatever. So kind of works out somewhere along the line. And then this, which is gorgeous. It's which way does it go? This way. It's just a sample book. That's the back. That's the front. It's a sample book of tartans. I don't know when I'd ever need tartans, but why not?
The names of the tartans, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got all the names, but I'm not recognising any of them as being anybody on the group, so I'm not going to show you them all because there's loads. That's a nice one. That looks a bit like our tartan, the Mitchell tartan. We don't have our own tartan. I mean, we might nowadays because they've invented a load of modern tartans, but true classic tartans, we don't have one. We are part of the McInnes clan. And it looks a bit like that, which is not floating my boat. It says that's called Farquharson. I'm sure it is. But you can see there's loads, isn't it? I mean, that looks Christmassy to me. That's nice. That looks like a little girl's kilt. So yeah, there's loads. There's loads and loads and loads and loads. And, you know, they're all... Look at that. That's beautiful. And that, actually. I mean, there's some lovely ones. Some really, really, really lovely ones. I'm not sure at this juncture how I'm going to be using them. But look at that. But I'm quite sure that they'll pop up at some stage in some guise. If not, I'm, you know, just happy to have them and look at them. Then I got some stencils, some little metal stencils, some birdies. That says Noel, and that's like a poinsettia thing. Then I got some of these plastic files, which is great. I'm always looking for these. And I think they were 10 for 50p or something like that. So I ended up with 7 because that was all that was left. So they're handy. Then I got some card, some cream card, because I like backing my tags and things onto cream card. It's just perfect. It's a lovely weight, lovely colour, perfect. Perfect, perfect. I can't even remember how much that was, but it was like half or nothing. Running out of space. Then I got these. This has been crumpled in between getting it. Eh?
Crumpled in transit.
Crumpled in transit. I think because Catkin jumped in the bag. But never mind. These were free. And you might wonder what I'm going to do with them. And actually so do I. But look, the envelopes. They're like legal document envelope things, aren't they? And I just think they look like a journal. You know, you could fold it in 3, fold it in 2, whatever. I don't know. They look like they'd be really useful. And I didn't realise they were free when I picked them up, but I'm delighted that they were, and I'm sure we can use them for something. I'm sure we can. What's this? Oh yeah, just some stickers. snowflake stickers. Why not? They were there. Some little bits of lace. They always have these little bits of lace and they're always quite nice really. So I just picked these up. They were cut off at this length, I don't know. But they all come in, don't they? This. I'm thinking ahead now. Not like me, I know. But I'm thinking that for August, the month of August journal, I'm going to do a family holiday by the seaside. Because I'm struggling to know what else August's got apart from just heat and summer, which July has. So if I do July, that's all hot and summery and burgeoning with flowers, I'm going to be a bit stuck with August. Well, here in this country, the kids are always on holiday for the entire month of August. And that's when families go away, you know, go on the holiday. So I thought if I did a seaside one, this might be quite nice. That was my thinking anyway. I don't know. Then I got this. It's just different coloured fine wool. There's a black, a navy blue, a purple, a brown and a lighter purple. I don't know why I got them, I just like them. You know, I like stripes. I couldn't say no. Oh, I'm attached to a spool of cotton. I got this. I don't know if it's more autumn or Halloween or what it is, but it's just different, isn't it? It's kind of like pom-poms. I don't know, I just liked it. It's just lying there. So I thought, yeah, I'll have that. I got this, the smallest piece of lace you can imagine, but it's the perfect colour, isn't it, for what we want. It's that real crimsony blood red. So, yeah, I'm happy to have it. I also got this. I'll actually show what this is. Let's have a look. Look like it might be Christmassy. So, I'm really not sure. Oh yeah, oh it's ribbon. Oh, it's quite nice quality though. It's like grosgrain ribbon with glitter. That's really nice, that is. Is it shedding? No, it's not even shedding. Wow, that's perfect. That could even go in our Halloween journal, you know that. It could. Who knows? Then I got no, it's all right. I got a reel of black cotton because I was running out. These little things, I'm going to have to bring them up so you can see them. They're just little numbers on metals, on metal squares. They're nice, aren't they? Very Timmy. So I think they're all different colours. No, I think I've got 3 colours. I've got that copper, that and that. They're a bit shiny for you to see. But I like them. I like them a lot. Let's see what else is in the bag. It's just chenille knitting yarn, but it's in that lovely dark burgundy colour. Why would I not have it? I got this. This is perfect for autumn, which I've now finished, of course. This eyelash yarn, look at it. It's green tinsel. I think it's called tinsel yarn, this actually, not eyelash yarn. And once again, I thought that would be perfect if we're doing a traditional Christmas. I got this because I just couldn't leave it behind. I've got black cotton everywhere. Look at it. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's really quite weighty as well, because these are sort of metal. It's really, really pretty. I've no idea where, when, how I would use it, but I just couldn't leave it there. I just loved it. And whoops, I've got an ordinary flat brush just for doing things like gesso, etc, etc. That's the black cotton that's going everywhere, and another 2 of those metallic numbers. That's a different coloured one there. So let's tear that off and get rid of this cotton that's everywhere. And that's that. That's the bag emptied. But you can see that I had a really good time going round just picking things up willy-nilly, because they were just trying to get rid of them. Look at that, it's lovely, isn't it?
Nancy says she wants a trip to England with empty suitcases.
We feel the same about the States though, don't we? You know, sales with Timmy with 70% off. I mean, it makes my heart cry. But it doesn't. I'm glad that you have that available to you. But yes, it's great, these sort of places that, you know, local industry. I don't know where this came from. I'm sure somebody probably donated it. But local industry, mostly the spinners up there, spinners and weavers with the wool. I mean, they had loads of beautiful, beautiful tweed. But, you know, I mean, short of journal covers, I don't use tweed. If I was sewing and sewing skirts and jackets and things, I'd be there like a shot. But, you know, for my needs at the moment, I just like that. So that's it, guys. That's all I've got to show you today. Yeah, you need the hubby to carry the suitcases. Are you listening, Will? Yeah, it does look a bit like an upside down bikini top. I think it's probably been a collar at some stage, would be my guess. Like that. Something like that. But I'll put it the right way up for you, then it won't annoy you that it's an upside down bikini top. There we go. Right, so thank you very, very much for joining me today. It's been a bit of this and a bit of that, bit of hodgepodge, but we did get some work done. I'll see you really, really soon, because I want to crack on with this October journal so we can get on to other things. You've been great today, guys, as always. Thanks for sticking with me, you guys that have stuck with me right to the end. And that's it. Is that it, Mr. F?
I believe that's it for today.
Okie dokie, I'll see you soon. In the meantime, take care and be kind. Bye.
Bye everyone, take care, be safe, be happy. Hope the storms aren't too bad for whoever's getting them.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Bye. Bye bye.